guys, and welcome to another episode of Gamer Bros. We're going to be looking at New Super Mario Bros. Wii U today. Okay, let's go. Okay, so in this game, it's pretty much the same as the two last games that came out. The New Super Mario Bros. For the DS and the New Super Mario Bros. Wii for, of course, the Wii. Now we're looking at New Super Mario Bros. Wii U. Now, this one's pretty much the same, just a few different things like
Power-ups.
Yeah, power-ups, like they're missing some power-ups and they added some power-ups. Like such as the what's it called? The plot is the same as pretty much all the games. Bowser kidnaps Peach. Peach gets Mario gets a message and comes back. It's like same as every Mario game have ever been since it has existed. But I want to talk about some of the differences between these games, such as the worlds are like the same worlds, like the sand world, like the sand one comes first, and the second, and then like the or like the basic like Mushroom Kingdom sort of theme.
There are a lot of changes, like Baby Yoshi's. So, you know Birdo, right?
Everyone knows Birdo.
Birdo and Yoshi, make some Yoshi babies. So, the Yoshi babies, you go around.
His long tongue.
Yeah. You go around and you find them. And they all have different power-ups. The pink one turns into a giant balloon. And if you guys have played Mario Galaxy 2, you know that when there are different colors of Yoshi represent different abilities. When Yoshi's blue, actually no, this isn't the same thing, but in Super Mario Galaxy 2, you guys know how that level where Yoshi turns into like this big fat balloon? You can do that in this one, but with a pink baby Yoshi. Then the blue ones squirt bubbles, which engulf your enemies, and they turn your enemies into coins. And another thing about these guys is that they appear all over the world. So if you need one, you can just explore around and you'll probably find one. Oh, I forgot to talk about the yellow one. The yellow one emits light, so if you guys have played Mario Bros. Wii, you know there's a lot of dark levels. And, usually it's some sort of like lantern or anything along those lines.
But in this one, it's a yellow Yoshi, which when you I think you shake it or you just hold it, he's emits light out of his body, right? Yeah. Which is really helpful. Like the Boo levels, like the ones with the ghosts, those ones get really dark, and it's hard to see because the platforms go dark then light. So it's really helpful if you have a Baby Yoshi or, of course, a Fire Flower. But Baby Yoshis are if you find one, you better take it because the chances are you're gonna get another one aren't very high. Now, I really like this level. I was able to free run through this level pretty easily. I play this game, but I don't play it a lot, and I was able to just run through it pretty quickly.
It's actually one of the Boost Rush levels, which we're going to review that in part 2. This is going to be a 4-part episode, but you have Boost Rush, and if you guys were at E3 2011 or 2010, they talked about New Super Mario Bros. Me. Now, this game, supposedly the story of that was, it was New Super Mario Bros. Wii, but you could use your Mii as your character, and there was more levels and more power-ups. They took the ideas from that game, and a lot of those same levels, that game was actually never released, but they took that game, and it's basically this game. But there's also a few times where you can use your Mii, such as Boost Rush, coin battles, time trials, tons of stuff like that. But
I like the time trials because I die a lot because I try to get through it as fast as I can. Chances are I end up doing something stupid like jumping right in front of a Goomba.
But yeah, that's pretty funny to watch. But we're going to do some multiplayer in part 2. We're going to use our little minion. And that'll be kind of fun, watching 3 of us play, or maybe 2, and one person is the boost helper. Boost helpers, that's cool. That's one of the really cool things.
In this game, with the gamepad, and if you have 4 Wii remotes, it's great because you can take if you remember in Wii, in DS you could do too, but you had to have, it was like connecting with Wi-Fi because you know it's the DS. Now, something I want to talk about real quick before I continue is the power-ups. Now, there's two that I really am just like steamed about that they don't have, such as the helicopter hat. I loved the helicopter hat. I mean, just like being able to do all that was just so fun. I mean, just like, look at this.
You freaking put that on your head.
I know, and you fly. And the one that I really wanted also was the penguin suit. I mean, I loved having the penguin suit. It was really like able to like slide around and stuff. So back to the multiplayer thing. In a DS, you were able to have 2 people. Wii, you were able to have 4. And this one, you're able to have 5 because of the gamepad. Now, 4 people play with the Wii remotes, and the 5th person uses the gamepad to help them along the way, such as placing blocks, like stunning enemies, and all that stuff. Now, this world, I just hate so much. It's like the hardest one. Well, not this course. I'm just like derping. I can't get past this one part. But anyway, that was here's part, and they brought back the Yoshi. Yeah, everyone needs to use the Yoshi.
The fuzzies. I hate the fuzzies because you never know where they're coming from. You're just like,
and then you figure it out, and it's hard to get by them.
I used to think these tracks were just like troll walls, like they were just trolling you. Then I walk past through the level, and boom, there comes a fuzzy right in my face. But I like what they did. Now, in Mario Bros. Wii, the 3-dimensional purposes were kind of bad. I mean, the background didn't move at a different... This one, the background moves at a different pace, representing depth. In the first one, that wasn't the case. You were looking at the same picture as you walked through the world. But another cool thing is, in some levels, you're just walking around, and you'll see a Mii just standing there in the background.
So, this was part 1 of our video. Bye, guys. Gamer Bros out.